want to teach on the cure for procrastination. This is a very interesting topic because procrastination is a terrible thing. Procrastination is a robber of goals and dreams and visions. Procrastination can make a mountain out of a molehill. I came across a definition of procrastination on the social media and it hit me hard. It says, procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God owes you another opportunity to do what you had time to do. The reason I said procrastination is a terrible thing is it can take something that will cost you little or no effort and time and turn it into a big deal. Procrastination doesn't care if you are a wise person or a rich or poor person. It sneaks up on anybody. This is why when you think you are a wise person or knowledgeable person, you must invest that wisdom or that knowledge in labor. That being said, labor is one of the cure for procrastination. But I'm not just talking about any labor. I'm talking about targeted and meaningful labor. Because one of the causes of procrastination is lack of return or rewards when time and effort is invested in labor. People tend to develop cold feet where they don't get rewards for the time and effort they invested in labor. And this is why I said it must be a targeted and a meaningful labor. Because when you have a targeted task, which is meaningful to you, you'll be able to measure your progress. And when you are able to measure your progress toward any given task, it increases your enthusiasm. An enthusiastic person don't procrastinate because they motivate themselves and they find pleasure in what they do. Then secondly, faith and imagination invested in activities also cures procrastination. When you invest your faith and imaginations into labor, it produces miracles. So, no matter how big your faith is or how wild your imaginations are, when you don't channel them into activities, it causes you to lose your nerve and motivation, and that will lead to procrastination. Another thing that causes procrastination is neglect. Neglecting to do the easy stuff till it becomes the hard stuff. And people neglect because they don't see values in those things. Like someone neglecting to brush twice daily, you don't see the value in that. From that neglect, it begins to procrastinate. I will do it tomorrow morning and I will do it the next morning. And that's how it becomes. He would do that till he would develop a tooth disease. Now, something that was easy is now hard. So, identify the value in any task you want to do. That way, you'll be able to terminate procrastination. So, identifying the value in any task helps you to cure procrastination. Identify the value in taking a walk or doing exercise. Identify the value in eating healthy. Identify the value in studying. Identify the value in communicating and building relationships. That way you don't neglect things. Neglect is like a virus, and when you don't take care of it, it becomes a disease. These are the things that has happened to me. That is why I can be able to resonate with this topic very well. Then finally, another cause of procrastination is lack of skill. When you don't acquire good amount of skill in what you do, it kills your confidence, and that leads to procrastination. When you lack confidence to undertake any labor, it causes you to procrastinate. So the cure is to go for more skills. Acquire as more skills as possible to boost your confidence. It is very important to know the causes of a disease so you can cure it. And procrastination is a disease. So this is what I want you to take home today. The summary of everything I have said today is: number one of the causes of procrastination is lack of return or reward when time and effort is invested in labor. And the cure is to make sure you involve yourself in targeted and meaningful labor, not just any labor. Because even in the book of Proverbs chapter 14 verse 23, it says, in all labor there is profit. This profit doesn't necessarily mean money profit. The profit can be fulfillment, it can be mental growth, it can be subjective rewards that you get from doing a task, but it must be meaningful to you. Then number two, another cause of procrastination is neglect. Neglecting the small stuff till it becomes the big stuff. And people neglect because they don't know the value of the task. So the cure is to identify the value of the task. Ask yourself, how valuable is this task to me? Or what are the advantages I will enjoy later by doing this thing now? Then finally, number 3, another cause of procrastination is lack of skill. Lack of skill kills your confidence, and the cure is to go for more skills in that field you are in or the field you intend to go in. Get a coach if possible that will hold you accountable. So when you practice these things, you will no longer be a slave to procrastination. You will struggle to make sure you keep all those things instead of struggling with procrastination. So I thank you today for your time and thank you for listening. I just want you to share this short teaching with your friends, with your colleagues at work, because almost everyone suffers procrastination and you wouldn't know who you are helping when you do that. So thank you for listening and God bless you. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.